Nasa state of calamity ang bayan ng Culasi sa Antique.
Starfish na ito, kung tawagin Crown of Thorns.
Mahigit 500 Crown of Thorns starfish ang
One of the biggest natural threats to the Great Barrier Reef will find it easier to flourish if sea temperatures rise because of climate change.
The Great Barrier Reef has discovered half its coral cover has been lost over the past 3 decades, with
42% is due to Crown of Thorns starfish.
One species threatens the entire ecosystem. This is the #1 enemy of the ocean, the Crown of Thorns. Named due to the hundreds of sharp and venomous spines, they turn colorful reefs into white and gray graveyards. This is what happens when overfishing, illegal fishing, and natural predators such as the triton snail and triggerfishes are eliminated. Without the natural predators, their numbers won't be kept down, just like here in Maniquin, Antique. As well, the nearby islands of Mararison, Seco, and Patpata. In the last couple of weeks, I made a trip around 3 reefs. One is at the largest marine protected site in all of Philippines, in Negros Occidental. That reef was completely destroyed by dynamite fishing, but since 2017 it's been protected and has recovered in an unbelievable fast pace. And now, the locals get to enjoy the rich sea of plenty of fish in a sustainable way. Moving on to Antique, where everything seems to be free-for-all and catch what you can. Everything from big snails to sharks sold in the local fish market, which was a sad sight to see. With one expedition to Mararison Island and the nearby reefs, we saw most life was gone. I also wonder why the locals of the islands would not help us by cleaning the reef. Later to find out the same thing happened to them and their livelihood in 2008. It was at that time they tried to save it, and since then most of the locals of the island have stopped fishing. But today the islanders of Mararison are lucky because they have the tourism income. But Mararison is not what we're here for. It's the other islands much further away from the mainland. And there, a local catastrophe seems to be evolving just like happened in 2008 for the islanders of Mararison. So our mission is to sail to those islands and find out why that's happening to them as well. Alright, good morning everybody, welcome to a new video. We are loading onto the boat and heading off to Maniquin Island here in Antique. It's going to be about a 3-hour boat ride, but our mission is going to be research. More on that later. And the people that are going to come with us, it's going to be a group of maybe 10 or so. We got some scientists, we got students, we got volunteers and whatnot, so and a full crew. And we got this amazing boat to take us there, which is going to take only 3 hours instead of 6. We're on our way, sailing to Maniquin Island. It's gonna be about 2.5–3 hour boat ride because the ocean is so flat. And as well, we got granted this boat just only yesterday. So instead of a 6-hour journey, we're cutting it down by 50%. It's a little bit bumpy even though it's flat. Nice, bro. We made it, boys! We're alive! We're alive! Guys, welcome to Maniquin. The ocean is very flat here by the coastal line, and the water is crystal clear. There's a bunch of people in the ocean there by the boat, and they're doing some sort of a fishing technique by splashing into the water, and they're all in a circle. So I think they're like trapping in the fish and catching it somehow. I've never seen that before. But we're docking pretty far away. Small change of plan, we're gonna jump right into the water. We're gonna do a quick scouting dive, observe a little bit before we go into land. So So quick dive first, and then we go bring all our luggage in. It's 33 degrees Celsius, and the winds are very mild, so hopefully the current is going to be solid. Alright, so we just came up from the first dive of the day, and that was quite shocking. Pretty much the whole reef was ruined. Most of it was either white, or you can only see bare rock, meaning that all the lively coral has been eaten up. That's why we saw so much in the video was just white. Usually it's supposed to be very colorful and a lot of things to see, and then obviously I've never seen so many Crown of Thorns in my life. That was unbelievable. We only did like 40 minutes, and we filled up like 3 craters and 2 full fish nets. That's all here in the back, but we haven't done the official count yet. The students from the University of Philippines of Iloilo are here with us. They're gonna be doing that later. But as of now, we're just waiting here for the high tide to come in so we can go onto the island. And some of the crew is taking a nap. Some of them are fishing. We got some fish. And then we go off into land. And we'll showcase you guys to talk a little bit about what we're gonna do here, and maybe interview a couple of the people here on the island. It's not an easy task, guys. We have been waiting for high tide for the last like 3-4 hours, and finally it's here, but still it's very shallow. We're surrounded by all this massive seaweed form. All these white things sticking out, so let the seaweed float. I don't know if you can see here, but there's so much seagrass as well. So I bet before there used to be tons of turtles here. Still quite deep here. Hope we don't step on any sea urchins. Alright, welcome to Maniquin, island number 130, I believe, something like that. Time to find our base camp, shower, try to catch the sunset. We saw some beautiful spots over there. It's my team, guys. 12 people. 12-man crew just for this trip. I just realized what I'm looking in front of me. I got one of my favorite trees, the pandan. They're kind of spiky. This one over there. And then right in front of me is a small chapel as well. So this is our entrance. Pretty cool. Ayonaga. Such a island vibe. Hello. You say Habun here or Gabi? Habun Gabi. Lighthouse, this way, straight. Thank you guys. Like everybody is just super smiley. This is one of the most unique things about exploring these remote islands. And I'm pretty sure this is one of the first, if not the first, vlog from this place. Hello, hey guys. See, everyone is so friendly. They're doing seaweed, right? Seaweed farming. Ah, so you're cleaning off. Is this I see. This is different from the other ones. Dry. I think you have to dry this one. Ah, okay. That's why it's colored purple now. Here we got the fresh one. Hello. This is the fresh seaweed. Still green. This is one of the lines they put out there. Hello. Whole community is just seaweed farming and then fisheries. But it's so clean here. Everything is super organized and clean. Habun. Everything here is seaweed related. It was almost like far as the eye can see. That's how far the white dots in the ocean were, which are holding up the line, which makes the seaweed grow faster if it's closer to the surface. Here they are drying them. Now that is a rare sight in the island. Very nice to see. No wonder it was so clean when I got here. Okay, we made it to the furthest northern tip of the island, and this is Livelihood Sanctuary. Our goal now is to swim out there. We want to explore the reef, check the conditions, if we can see some Crown of Thorns and the health of the corals. Whew. It's a bit chilly this morning. Whew. Super friendly everybody here. The whole village comes alive in the morning. They're preparing the fishing nets, the seaweed farming, drying, gathering, harvesting. And then of course, friendly. Yo, yo! Yo, yo, yo! My name is Kanu! Oh, you're Kanu! Very friendly, of course. Very friendly. Oh, thank you. We're gonna do one dive and then we're gonna head to the... Whoa! Slippery! Whoa! Slippery! Don't worry guys, I'm very good at almost falling.
am so exhausted, guys. It's so freaking heavy underwater carrying all the Crown of Thorns. But we filled up 4 big crates of them right now. It was quite a long dive, guys. I think we did almost 2 hours, and we're definitely more than 400 compared to yesterday, which was 374. Now they're gonna bring it over to shore. Alright, so after we gathered all the Crown of Thorns, we have to dig holes and bury them. But first, the marine fishery students from the University of Philippines counted the numbers before digging them into the sand above the high tide line. We then mapped down the area which we covered and estimated how many COTs are in the area. Normally, a Crown of Thorns should never be removed due to the risk of spawning. However, during an outbreak like this, it is necessary to remove all the COTs to save the reef and then follow up regularly for the next 3 years. Not all hope is lost. With awareness such as my previous video, from more recent, a movement has been formed. Volunteers are showing up, locals and from abroad. A fisherman council is being formed. A new sustainable way and education program is for the local communities.
So it's become such a big problem here in Culasi, Antique, this outbreak with the Crown of Thorns, that they're having a fisherman congress going on now. It's really inspiring to see things being done, and everything is in motion. So it's a really awesome thing to see.